Hi, I'm Ike McCorkle, retired Marine, Purple Heart recipient, proud father of four, and lifelong Democrat running for Congress against Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert calls herself a patriot, and she pretends to support our men and women in uniform. But she's consistently voted against us more than 15 times. When Congress introduced a bill to give veterans a pay raise, Lauren Boebert voted no. She also voted against the PAC Act, denying life-saving treatment to service members like myself who were exposed to toxic environments. Lauren just doesn't give a damn about our veterans, and she doesn't give a damn about our communities either. Please help us kick Lauren Boebert out of Congress for good. Make a contribution today. Semper Fidelis.
But as your Congresswoman, it is my proper role to keep you free. And that is what I am fighting for each and every day, just as each of you have fought to keep us free in the greatest nation that this world has ever known.
How do you not vote to give veterans a pay raise? How do you not vote for life-saving treatment for them? Instead, she goes on Veterans Day and speaks to a group of veterans and says that she considers what she's doing in Congress as much of a fight and sacrifice as they did for the country. Take a look.
Now for the rest of y'all, I just want to tell you that this has been the honor of my life to be able to see a need similar to Darla, not as extraordinary, but to see a need and not just sit at home and complain about what I saw going on, but to live in the land of opportunity and to be able to go and put my hand to something and work towards the solutions that we all want to see. Thank you for trusting me to be your voice. It truly is the honor of a lifetime to represent you in our nation's capital. It's very humbling to be able to step up and do my part to serve our country. While I see it in a very much smaller way than you have served, I am very, very grateful for this honor. And I love you all so much. Thank you. Happy Veterans Day. And God bless you all.
And then she also took a non-political speech and made it political by saying, I'm not going to go political, but let me go political.
This is certainly not a political speech. This is to honor you. But you can't help but look and see what is happening when our nation is in the hands of people who do not cherish and love it the way you have shown that you do.
How can Boebert look veterans in the eye and claim that she cares about them, that she supports them, when it's so very clear that she does not? Oh, right, because she is just in it for money, fame, and power, and doesn't care and doesn't have any backing to the things that she says in reality, just wants to be able to say things that sound good so that she gets money, so that she gets elected. Right, I forgot. And when facing defeat, instead of gerrymandering her district, she just jumped to another district. It's like one-person gerrymandering. And the problem, of course, with the flaw in our system of rural voters in very unpopulated areas having way outsized influence in our elections is you get people with very inconsistent, illogical positions that they hold very fervently, kind of like this person.
First of all, the American people don't know what happened at January 6th because the media is such a lying bunch. They are presenting total false narratives. So people don't know what happened at January 6th. So if they knew truly what happened at January 6th, they might have a different opinion.
Did you support a bipartisan committee to look into January 6th?
No. I don't think anybody should be looking into people celebrating and standing up for their First Amendment.
No, I just meant what people allege to be a breach of the Capitol. That, you just said we don't know what happened on January 6th. The committee, they tried to do a committee to look into what happened. They did, but it wasn't as bipartisan as people wanted.
I don't think they looked into what the breach of police stations, county buildings with BLM. There was no committee for that.
No, I'm talking about January 6th, though.
I know. And I'm saying it's a double standard. And when we get rid of the two-tier justice system, then there will be an ability to have justice. But right now, the January 6th is isolated and weaponized to divide us.
That was all contrived, in my opinion. There's more than enough proof out there for me to believe that nefarious people actually did the breach to begin with while he was speaking, by the way, before he said to go there, etc. And this commie committee right now that is being, as far as I'm concerned, it has absolutely no merit whatsoever for the American people, and definitely not for me, okay? It has one goal, and that is to take one man down. Well, there's more of us than just that one man. If there's one thing that Donald J. Trump gave to every one of us, he truly pointed us in the direction of we the people instead of we the government. And that is truly what I feel blessed from that man and the movement, okay? But the point is, right now, we're at a crossroads, okay? We're in a civil war, whether we like it or not.
Well, I don't view January 6th as the great insurrection that the media and the government want us to believe it is.
What do you see it as?
I see it as expressing ourselves. I see it, and again, if you look into the information that the people who are presenting information here have for you, then you can clearly see that there's infiltration from many different aspects of the government itself. I mean, if you watch the trials where they were asking a member of the FBI, can you say if you had informants there or if you had agent provocateurs there? They couldn't answer. They refused to answer, right? What does that say? Now I have to worry about my own government sabotaging me when I'm just in a place, expressing my First Amendment right. And that's what I view January 6th as.
So listen, I have no idea who Ike McCorkle is, but I support him very deeply, because without Ike McCorkle, we've got Lauren Boebert. And the best thing she's ever done in front of a crowd of people was privately to one guy in a dark theater. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. You can follow me at Ben Gleib on Instagram for lots more. Thanks.